I'm called Mumwe Pacific, a chemistry teacher at Christian High School. Today we're going to discuss about the structure of an atom of an element. So let us do our lesson today. So as you can see in the board, we're going to discuss about the structure of an atom. So in Form 1 we talked about an atom. So when you say that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in the chemical reaction. So mark the word smallest. So an atom is so small, so it cannot be seen by our naked eyes. So even though an element is so small, it is composed of other subatomic particles. So there are some subatomic particles that make up an atom. So we're going to see the structure, the form, or the way an atom is, or the structure of an atom. So an atom is composed of a small central region known as a nucleus. So an atom is composed of a small central region known as a nucleus. This one is a nucleus. So this is a nucleus of an atom. Then within an atom, we have two subatomic particles that are located in the nucleus of an atom. These two subatomic particles are, we have one is protons, we have protons and neutrons. So these are two subatomic particles that are located in the nucleus of an atom. So, specifically an atom is composed of two regions, one or two regions. Region 1 is the nucleus, another one is another bigger region that is surrounding the nucleus, which is indicated in this way. So there is another bigger region surrounding the nucleus. This bigger region is known as an energy level. So this bigger region surrounding the nucleus is known as an energy level. So on the energy level, we have another subatomic particle that is located on the energy level. This subatomic particle is known as electron. Is known as an electron. So electrons are located on the energy level. The protons and the neutrons are located in the nucleus. Then the protons and the neutrons are collectively known as nucleons. Nucleons 1. They are known as nucleons simply because they are located in the nucleus. The word nucleons comes from the word nucleus. So they are known as nucleons simply because they are found in the nucleus of an atom. So another thing we need to know here, we need to know about the charges. First of all, we have talked about three subatomic particles that are making up an atom. The first one is the proton. The second one is the neutron. The third one is the electron. So these ones, the proton and the neutron are within the nucleus. The electron is on the energy level. So we are going to see the charges of the subatomic particles. So the proton is a positively charged particle. The proton is a positively charged particle. The neutron has no charge, so it is neutral. It's neither positive nor negative. So then the electron is negatively charged. So this is the structure of an atom. So an atom is composed of two regions. The first one is the nucleus. Within the nucleus we have two subatomic particles, the proton and the neutron. So the protons are positively charged, the neutrons have got no charge. Then around the nucleus we have another bigger region known as an energy level. So on the energy level we have the protons, which are negatively charged particles. So the neutrons are the ones that contribute to the stability of this atom. Yeah. Then after knowing now an atom, you can use the atomic numbers of the elements to arrange them in this way. So when you have, for instance, let us take an element. one element for instance. So we can take one element so that we can see the arrangement of the protons and the neutrons plus the electrons on the or in the atom of an element. So let us take one element which we all know. We can take one element. So we can take one element. So let us take our element helium. Let us take helium. Helium. So when you check on the periodic table, the position of helium is 2. Helium is number 2 on the periodic table. So this means that helium has got 2 protons and 2 electrons. What we need to know again, we need to know this the similarities between the proton and the neutron, the proton and the electron. The protons and the electrons are the same. So the number of protons in an element is the same as the number of electrons in an element. So we are going to see this one now. We are going to see helium. We are going to take this example of helium. So helium is number 2 on the periodic table. So the atomic number of helium is 2. So the atomic number of helium is 2. As you know, the atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. It means that helium is made up of 2 protons, and the protons are equal to the number of electrons. So when you want to show the constituents of the protons and the neutrons, so it is supposed to be done this way. You have already known that the atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom, which means if the atomic number of helium is 2, the number of protons in helium are also 2, which is also equal to the number of electrons. So helium, we have said that an atom is composed of the nucleus. This is the nucleus. So within the nucleus we have the protons. So helium has got 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Then around the nucleus, as we have said, we have another bigger region known as an energy level. So the energy level is around the nucleus. So on the energy level we have other negatively charged subatomic particles known as electrons. So since the number of protons are equal to the number of electrons, so helium has gotten 2 electrons on the energy level. So this is what is supposed to be done. So indicate the constituents of the nucleus. In the nucleus we have nucleons, which is protons and neutrons. Then around the nucleus we have the energy level. On the energy level we have protons, the electrons, which are negatively charged. So we can use as many examples as we can so that you can understand. So from here we're going to talk about other examples. So we're going to talk about the structure of an atom using different elements. So we have numerous elements. So I think we can start from here as we enjoy the next lesson.